So I want to talk a little bit about the difference between momentum and kinetic energy. A lot of people notice they have really similar equations. They're both this product of mass and velocity. And so you might be wondering why we even kind of need both of these, or what do they really mean that's different. And one way to think about it is momentum is something that is related to time. It's related to time. And kinetic energy is something that is related to distance. And you might even remember that, there's the other equations related to these where the force is kind of related to, force is equal to the change in momentum over the change in time, and energy is equal to, or work is equal to force times distance. And so you might have this intuition that sort of, all right, like you're saying, momentum is kind of related to time, energy is kind of related to distance. But something that really helped me understand what's going on between these two is to just write this equation a little bit differently, right? So if we think of momentum as sort of proportional to the amount of time it will take for an object to stop, then we can rewrite kinetic energy as 1/2 velocity times momentum. And so if, again, we're taking momentum to be proportional to time to stop, then what is this if we imagine we're using a force to like stop an object? This is going to be the object's average velocity. Because if an object is starting at a velocity of v, and then you use a force to linearly slow it down, it starts at v, it ends at 0. On average, over the entire time that it's stopping, it's going to be moving at 1/2 v. And so if you just take a velocity, this average velocity, and you multiply it by a certain time, the amount of time that it's moving at that average velocity, that is just equal to a distance traveled. And so basically momentum you can think of as this quantity that is, when you push on something or put a force on something, how long is it going to take to stop? And then kinetic energy is how far is it going to travel during that time that it is stopping. So that's just kind of an intuitive trick for thinking about what's the difference between these two things. Is kinetic energy is all about distance traveled, momentum is all about time.